Hi, my name is Frank Anore. Thank you so much again for tuning to watch this episode of Truthfully. Today we are looking at the very sad issue relating to the National Identity Number registration being currently undertaken by the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC. You agree with me that this is a very trying period in the life of every citizen across the world. Nigeria is no exception, because of the COVID-19 situation. Now, the second wave is going on. It's currently raging. We've been told that it is even far more dangerous than the first wave. So you wonder why the same government has spent so much money, so much time, so much effort conscientizing us, informing us, warning us, cautioning us. The same government will allow people to gather across the nation.
Day after day, registering for the national identity number doesn't seem to be getting any better. In Alausa, the Lagos State seat of power and where the office of the National Identity Management Commission is situated, applicants clog the entrance and everyone appears to want to get it done and over with. But it's never that simple.
Putting not just people who are going to enroll, even the workers at NIMC, putting them at great risk as well. Because look at the volume of people that they have to interact with on a daily basis. You're exposing them to a volume and number of people that normally they should not even see for months.
Edo State Coordinator, National Identity Management Commission, Mrs. Efeoki, pacified the crowd. In an interview off camera, she outlined the factors militating against the process, which include lack of power supply and computer systems.
The untold hardship that Nigerians are going through just to register for national identity number in the 21st century world.
This is one of the offices of the National Identity Management Commission at the Federal Capital Territory in Abuja. It is crowded just like every other registration centers we've been to. For days now, many people have been trying to register here without success, and the situation is leading to daily frustration.
This is not a Nigeria we love. I am a Nigeria. This is not the government we voted for. We want things to be done accurately. Even ordinary Cotonou Ghana here cannot suffer their youth. The future is hell.
Like I said, in the 21st century world.
95, 96, your ID card and your number, please.
Hundreds of residents in Delta State are here to register for the national identity number, racing against time from a deadline set by the federal government. The same fever-pitch excitement is present in Akwa Ibom State. A lot of people, a lot of noise, not a lot happening in terms of results.
The person that is attending to us is just only one person. Look at the crowd. We are many here. Just only one person attending to all these people here.
I'm sure you saw that. Now you can imagine the suffering people are going through.
I've done this in 2017 because of the thing did not come out. I'm coming from Ikotun to come and identify the problem here. It's not fair. At least they should create more centers for people that have problems.
At the end of it all, they said there is a mistake. There is error on date of birth. It has to be corrected. Okay, fine. Correct this now. This is the system. They said I need to pay 15,000 naira into a remitter.net account.
I'll be going one place to another this morning. If you go here, crowd, I went there. They say I should go to Navy office. Get it there. They said that Monday. That either I go there or I should go to Zenith. From Zenith to Zenith now, and I'm here now.
If not that the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy did not just want to show that he's in charge and has power and can use show of force, that announcement should have been the last thing that should have come in the process of this NIN registration. First and foremost, what he should have done is to call representative of the telecoms operators of Nigeria, they call management of NIMC. They all sit together in Abuja, including the Minister of Communication, and they sit and say, look, this is the plan of the federal government. The federal government has a tentative date under which it plans to link all citizens' telephone number to the national identity number. This is our plan. We have a 2 weeks administrative plan, but you guys are the technical people. Can you tell us what can be done? What can you achieve within 2 weeks? Then you begin to hear inputs from the operators themselves. For instance, you can hear something from MTN, or Glo or Tisalat, Spectranet, and Smart Communication and Swift. They will tell you we need to set up more workstations. We need to upgrade our software so that it can be able to provision and link the numbers. Things will come up because these are huge logistic outlays we're talking about here. It's not just something you just want to do by administrative fiat. It won't happen. There are things that will come as a function of time. Then you hear even NIMC themselves tell you, oh, we need to set up more workstations. We have limited workstations. We're talking about the entire nation here. We need more equipment to set up more workstations across the country. Not just that, you need to also get ad hoc staff that will man the workstations, that will register people. Because of the expected volume of numbers of people that will come. We're talking about over 150 million active subscribers. That 2 weeks that you are saying you want to use to implement the entire process, you will give that 2 weeks to the operators, NIMC, Telecom Operators Association of Nigeria, to take that 2 weeks to go and set up the system. Now, in that 2 weeks, you will follow up like 3 times, just to check up on progress, to see how they are going, and just to put them, on their toes. Then that 2 weeks, everybody will convene again in Abuja, and they will begin to see how far they have gone. Then, by the time you make the announcement, everything would have been ready and easy. Nigerians will be so amazed. Is this Nigeria at the end of the day? Since when has Nigeria become this effective that you can just come into a point, just register and then go away? So organized, so effective, devoid of the natural Nigerian crowd.
A bad day for these nightclubbers who have defied all COVID-19 protocols on social gathering.
A few people went to a nightclub, you arrested them for breaking COVID-19 protocol.
The suspects are left in shock as they are led out of the clubs at Lounge 38 in Bode Thomas, Victoria and Columbia Club in Victoria Island of Lagos. Some of those arrested also showed their grievance before being driven away.
Just a few people, not over up to 300, not over up to 200.
While being paraded at the police headquarters in Ikeja, the police commissioner explains that this is just the beginning.
The club owners are hereby strictly warned to comply with state government directive that all clubs must close immediately.
And the state government now is allowing a large crowd to gather across the country.
Crowd control is still a problem, and obviously COVID-19 protocol is not top of mind.
Corona, na the virus with the worry human being. E no get Lego, but e dey waka from person to person. But we fit beat time, we fit stop time if we maintain good hygiene and practice social distancing. We know.
If the government is saying that there is COVID-19 and all that, and they are closing down the club, they are closing down everything, then the government should close this down also. They should postpone it because it doesn't make any sense at all. The way I am now, I don't even think I shouldn't go and isolate myself for 14 days.
People are overcrowded, being that we are still recovering from the pandemic. So I think they should make it in a way that there will not be much crowd.
According to what government say concerning this COVID-19, if this is how they plan it, I think we're still going to have more of the virus.
If we hear word and obey laws and exercise discipline, wash your hands, love each other, we know.
The National Sports Festival, Christine Edo 2020, should be postponed as a precautionary move against the spread of COVID-19.
Now, if you say you are cancelling the sport festival because of COVID-related issues, now how do you marry that with this situation with the NIMC registration? How? The same government, a responsible government will say, okay, we suspend this NIN registration. We can't take all the advantages of what technology offers us. We'd rather go through the whole difficult, hard process in doing things.
Nobody is allowed into the premises for NIN registration purposes. The applicants are taken aback by this decision and would not move until they know why. The news finally breaks. Workers of NIMC are on strike.
The management of the commission has taken our patience for granted.
It's not enough for the NIMC staff to go on strike. the government should actually suspend this registration process for NIN.
You have seen the kind of crowd we battle with every day. There's no how you can face that crowd without any personal protection, and then somebody will tell you that you are an essential worker. If you die, that's the end.
How much is my salary? He wants to keep me here. We refuse. We said no, enough is enough. Our mumu, he don't do.
You see that the government does not really care. They don't really care, and that's why Nigerians are finding it difficult to believe that COVID-19 is even real.
Greatly disappointed. A retired citizen that have served the state for 35 years, still stay on the queue from 5:30 all the way from Songo.
Now, these are financial instruments. Financial instrument meaning that these are things we use for monetary transaction, money related. In most banks, Nigerian banks, you can get your Naira MasterCard within a few minutes. Maybe the dollar card can come after a period of time, Now, if this financial instrument, as sensitive as it is, can be issued under a few minutes, how come it's using the same technology, using the same process, with the same card, everything? How come it is difficult for our government officials, our government ministries to adopt technology, to draw inspiration from the bank? How come it's difficult? Look at my tentative national ID card. This is the paper slip. I've done the registration. Now they said the final card will be issued after 9 months. Now, do you know what 9 months means? That's exactly the period we take to produce a full human being. A period we take to conceive, gestate, and deliver a baby.
I'm going to show you a baby who we think is really interesting, because people always say, oh, babies are cuddly, but this baby has gone viral for not looking like she's being happy about being here. Please check her out. Look at her face.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's mad. She is like, what the hell?
Well, anyway, that's meant to be on a light note, but jokes apart, it will take actually 9 months to get your national identity card ready for pickup. 9 whole months. We don't understand why. Well, now let me break your heart. It's about to get worse for Nigerians. News just filtered in now that even those who got their NINs from BVN registration process will still have to come back to NIMC's office and authenticate. I don't know. I just don't understand. It's as if there is a deliberate effort to put Nigerians through hardship. The Nigerian government still wants those who have already got their NIN via BVN registration to come again to NIMC's office to authenticate, to verify, and to finalize their registration.
Under pressure we will, under pressure black people, under pressure Nigerians, under pressure.
Well, let's take some tweets as usual. Let's read other people's comments and let's hear what Nigerians are saying so we can feel the pulse of the nation concerning this NIN registration. Okay, this one is from Kelvin Ordans. Everyone knows this NIN registration would have been much faster if it was strictly online, just like JAMB or so. More people would have been enrolled within the shortest time, and Nigerians won't have to go through the torture of standing in crowded NIMC centers for registration. Ayuri Joshua, NIN registration saga is also a contributor to the increment in the number of cases of COVID-19. I personally think the minister don't believe that COVID-19 exists. If he does, he wouldn't bring the policy now. HRM, Omo, I love the way federal government negotiated with COVID-19 not to come out during this NIN registration. I like that. Chusky, government arrangement, wayo, let's just wait and see. Before end of 2022, there will be another serious policy that will jettison NIN, BVN, PVC, and we will all be running up and down again. Maybe they may call that one PBM or POI. Maybe you may not be able to enter BRT without it. These tweets are funny. This one is from Eromose Elesho. Why does it look as if every decision is meant to exacerbate the hardship people go through? This is crude, especially at this time. They bellow COVID-19 protocols in one breath and in another are undermining it. Minister for Women Affairs says, seems our government enjoys stressing our citizens. With improvement in technology, we still prefer to do things the archaic way. It's sickening. Well, that's our episode for today. Not a cherry one, but our episode all the same. And that's why I want to really appreciate you for sticking around to watching up to this point. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Don't forget to smash the bell icon when you do subscribe so that you get notifications of new episodes, and comment as well. Let's hear what you think. Do you think the NIN registration is worth all the hassles, the stress, and especially the risk involved? Let's read it. Together we'll speak truth to power, because it's our country and we're all involved. Let's see you on the next one. Truthfully.